It's constructed with three different perspectives, and the idea really was that you lead with the two male perspectives, and you try to lure the audience into kind of a false choice between these two guys, and then reveal this world of women in the third act that's been entirely ignored by the male stories, because in that time and in well in movies really in general, that tends to happen, but in that time. A woman was not seen as a person. She was seen as property, the property of her father. And then once she reached a certain age, she was married off to a man that her father would arrange, in basically a real estate deal to marry her to a man who was usually around the age of her father, and then she became his property. And so the idea was to have the third act be from the perspective of a woman, and obviously that perspective kind of becomes the truth, the objective truth, because she's the only one telling a story who understands that she is a human being. So, and that was the idea of the architecture of the script. He's just amazing, and I'd been looking for something to do with him since we did The Martian together, and we've had a few near misses, and we kept trying to find the right piece of material. And the second I saw this book, it was like I thought of The Duelist because that's his first movie, and it was set in kind of medieval France, which I felt nobody builds a world as like Ridley does, and I just and also he's got a kind of a body of work that tends to he's got a lot of great, strong female performances throughout his body of work, and I just thought, wow, I think he'd really be great at this, and he's my friend, and I wanted to work with him again, and sent it to him like, what do you think? And he said yes, thankfully. This character of Marguerite de Carrouges, because that was really what jumped off the page of reading the book. That was why we wanted to adapt the book. That's why we wanted to tell this story. She's this incredible hero that we'd never heard of, and it's the kind of person you want to make a movie about. The second you hear the incredible courage that she had and what she was up against and what she did in the context of the world and the culture in which she was born and raised, it's really amazing and something to be celebrated.